I did a little experimenting today after a car rally for bringing awareness to saving our children. And if you're not aware of what's going on with our children, there are hundreds of thousands of children missing every year and caught up in sex trafficking and pedophilia and all the things. But I did a little bit of an experiment after this rally that we had that was really successful. I mean, we had probably 30 vehicles, drove about 40 miles from one mall to the other, Provo to Southtown, and a lot of great feedback, people honking, waving, thumbs up, all kinds of things. But on the way back, my wife and I stopped at the Chick-fil-A to get food for the girls, and I was trying to find a parking spot. And if you've seen my truck, it's a long bed GMC Denali dually. It doesn't fit in single parking spots without crowding the other parking spot. And this Chick-fil-A was packed. There was no place to park. So I was trying to straighten out. Normally I back in every single time, but this parking lot was kind of ridiculous. And so needless to say, I was trying to get into the stall, but there was a car that was crowding the parking spot I was trying to get into. But there was one left that was right next to the Handicap. So back and forth, and anyways, there was no way in hell I was going to straighten out in this spot. And I had to pee real bad. So I went in real quick, and I took 1-2 minutes maybe. Okay. And I came out and I got in the truck and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do an experiment, because I look like a dick for parking like this. So I went back in and I recorded this video and I posted it earlier, and the feedback is just, it's so telling about the ignorance around us. I mean, half the comments were about the handicapped spot. Oh my gosh, wow, this is all about saving the children, but wow, you park in a handicap spot. Or all I can say is, what kind of a dick parks like that? That's our society right now. If you've ever sold anything, or you're in the business of sales, you know that name branding is critical to your success long term. In fact, trying to advertise for what you do, you can't advertise one time and get a customer. You've got to tell people what you do 20, 30, 40, 100 times before anybody even remembers that you're in that business. Half the time it's your family members that don't even support your business until they see that you're successful, or they see down the line. And it just takes so many times to get in front of people's faces before that topic comes up and they say, huh, what about that guy? For me, I sell insurance. They see me 30 times and all of a sudden it's, what about that guy? Other than referrals. But think about this. It takes us so many freaking times to promote our business before somebody's like, hey, Ethan sells insurance, or Lacey does training, or Lacey does real estate, to bring awareness to the issue. Well, here we got people. Here we have sex trafficking going on in our country. It's been going on for decades now. It's being swept under the rug right now. The Epstein files, Anthony Weiner's laptop for a decade. I mean, all of this crap about mutilating, molesting, eating children. I mean, this is freaking extreme shit. We shouldn't have to be talking about it 100 times before we're like, this is kind of important. But I've got some assholes on social media that give a shit about the handicap parking spot that I took up for 2 minutes to prove that they don't give a shit about kids being killed, molested, or eaten. Think about that. We have gotten to the absolute extreme of crimes against humanity, against children. Our children, everybody's children, are at risk. And some ignorant person gives a shit about a handicap parking spot. Now, don't get me wrong. I love handicapped people. I know a lot of handicapped people. I got a lot of friends that are handicapped. And I show them the utmost respect. I would never ignorantly, purposefully keep a handicapped person from having a parking spot. But that simple thought experiment put somebody's in fact, I mean, let's call it what it is. 50% of the handicapped people with their handicap placard aren't handicapped. They don't have a wheelchair. They just have a back pain. We as a society care more about somebody having their handicap placard in their car than we do about bringing awareness to kids that are being stolen from their parents, kidnapped, molested, sold for sex slavery, mutilated, and eaten. That's where we are as a society. We give a shit about the handicap parking spot. Now, I told you I might come across as a dick, but I'm telling you, the ignorance is just freaking out of this world. What are we going to do about it? You know, hashtag, I was looking at this earlier when I was making the post, and I'm going to post a video about our rally and the people that were involved and participating in the signs and everything a little later when I have time. But think about this. We have all of this stuff going on, and I was doing hashtags for the posts, and 4.9 million people put hashtag save the children, and 20 million people would hashtag save our children. 20 million people are aware of the Save Our Children rally, message, cause, emergency, and we've got people in our general vicinity within our sphere of influence that don't even know or give a shit about it. But if you park in a handicap spot for an experiment to prove the ignorance in your sphere, God be it's the end of the world. So my message today is that there is some really messed up things going on in our society. And if you can bring awareness to it, say something. Just share something. You don't have to come up with your own message. If you see it on social media and it touches your heart, share it. Share. Like it. Share it with 5 people. Make people aware that our government is complicit in sex crimes against children. Our government leaders, they go into government to try to change the world, and somehow money slips into their back pocket from Israel or whoever this, I mean, we know, you know. The aware people know. All of a sudden the politicians are getting paid. Somebody has got to stand up and do something and stand for something without getting bought and paid for. So we see some change. So we got to do something. That's my message. Sorry about, I didn't put my phone in something, so it's all wiggling. Don't freak out. But it's an important message. Share my video, please. Please share my video. I'm trying to put out more videos. I get busy. There's a lot of shit going on. Like this video. Share it. Follow me on my YouTube channel. Get it out there. Get somebody talking about it in your sphere of influence. That's all we can do. We can change the world within our sphere of influence. I am not going to change the world on the other side of the world. Nobody gives a shit about me in New York City. But if I can change within my sphere of influence, a few thousand people that I interact with and see and know and, you know, do business with and have friendships with and on a daily basis, you know, I'm doing my part. You do your part, do your best, and we can hopefully promote change.